Kia ora, I'm Thai. Today for you I have a morning yoga flow. We're going to be specifically working the lower back, stretching that psoas. So we'll start lying down on the mat. Plant your feet into the earth. Knees drawing towards the sky. Chin slightly tucked towards the chest. Palms can be facing up or pressing down into the earth. Take a couple deep breaths to center yourself in the present moment. Acknowledge where you are here today on your mat. Acknowledge where you are physically, mentally, and emotionally. How are you doing this morning? Relax the face. Bring that awareness back to the breath. You're going to slowly press your forearms into the earth to push your torso up. From here, your arms are going to come forward and out. You're going to start to recline about 45 degrees. Once you're here, if this is enough for you, totally cool, stay here. If you want a little bit extra, lift the feet. Point the toes. Stay strong. Start the morning with some abs. Nice. Plant the toes on the earth. Stay lifted. This time, hands come behind your head. Lift those legs again. And you're going to draw your left knee and your right elbow together. And back and swap. And back and swap. And back and swap. Two more. 1, 2, and lower yourself all the way down. Nice. Draw your knees to your chest. Grab your shins. And you're going to slowly roll yourself up to come find tabletop. Shoulders should be stacked directly over the wrists and your hips stacked directly over your knees. From here, I want you to tuck your toes, engage the core, and lift those knees off the earth. We're going to keep working the abs. Breathe. From here, step your feet a little bit back and then send that booty up and back for downward facing dog. Good morning, dog. Maybe pedal them out if you're feeling tight in the hammies and the calves. Actively draw the chest towards the earth and relax the head and the neck. Make sure you're pressing through all of your fingers, even your thumbs. This is reduce the pressure you push onto your wrists. We don't want to be putting any unnecessary pressure on those wrists, especially in the morning. All right. From here, you're going to lift your right leg, flex those toes, point them straight down. And as you exhale, you're going to draw your knee to the chest. Plant that foot between your palms. You're going to come up for a high lunge, so arms come forward and straight up to the sky. You're on the ball of the back foot, your front knee is stacked directly over your ankle. That right glute is working. From here, you're going to fling that left hand forward and that right hand back and come into a high lunge twist. You really want to keep those inner thighs pulling together to create that stability in the body. Come back to a high lunge, arms straight up. Nice. Plant your palms to the earth, framing the front foot. Step that right foot back, downward facing dog. Gonna come straight through a flow now, so look towards your hands, take many steps to meet. And exhale, fold for Uttanasana. As you inhale, come up halfway for Adho Uttanasana. And exhale to fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips, round yourself out and all the way up for Urdhva Hastasana. Palms to the sky. And then palms by your sides, Tadasana. Inhale, arms out and up. And exhale, hinge and fold. Press your palms firmly into the earth. Step yourself back to plank. Option here to lower your knees to the earth, or bend those elbows straight backwards and lower yourself all the way. Chaturanga. Inhale to baby cobra or press firmly to cobra. And exhale. You can come through tabletop, or you can push yourself up through plank. Send that booty up and back, downward dog. Straight away, going to lift that left leg, flex the toes, point them straight down. On an exhale, draw the knee to the chest, plant the foot between the palms. Then your arms are going to come forward and up for a high lunge. Make sure your hips are square so you're not twisting over to the right side. Draw that left hip back and that right hip forward. Square off them hips. Keep those glutes engaged. And then open yourself up so left arm goes back, right arm goes forward, high lunge twist. Spiral the left arm forward and up. High lunge again, and then plant the palms to frame the front foot. Step that left foot back. Downward facing dog. Look towards your hands. Step, or this time you can jump to meet. As you exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge your hips and round yourself out and all the way up for Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms by your sides. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Press firmly through your palms. Step or jump back to plank. Exhale to lower down Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Or cobra. Sorry, I'm distracted. There are 3 worms right in front of me. All right, tuck the toes, send that booty up and back. Downward dog. Alrighty, lift that right leg, flex the toes, point them straight down. On an exhale, knee to the chest, foot between the hands. Come up to that high lunge. Check that front knee is stacked directly over the ankle. Nice. All right, from here we're gonna get our balance on, as if it wasn't already on. Alrighty, gonna come to Warrior 3. If you have blocks, you can place them in front of you, just in case you lose your balance. Whoop, like me right now. All right, you're gonna step that back foot in a tad. You're gonna press all your weight onto that right foot as you come to find a Warrior 3. So you're gonna lift that left foot off the earth, torso comes forward, find a T with your body. So your arms and your back lifted leg are parallel to the earth. Woo. Nice. Find some stability, press firmly down through that rooted foot. Breathe. Flex the toes. From here, you're going to lift your hands to the sky. You're going to draw the left knee to the chest for a stork pose. Nice, you got this. Stay here. Continue to breathe. Then we're going to come back to Warrior 3. Yes, you got it. From here, you're going to step that left foot back to find a Warrior 1. So your big toe, the back foot, It's going to face the corner of the left front edge. Gorgeous. From here, straighten that front knee, torso comes long, square off those hips once again. Going to hinge and fold over that front leg to find pyramid pose. If you can't reach the earth and you have blocks, place the blocks to frame that front foot. Release the torso. Nice. Bend that front knee, take the blocks away from you. Press firmly to the earth with the palms. Step that right foot back. Downward facing dog. Nice. Look towards your hands. Step or jump to meet. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips and round yourself out and all the way up. Exhale, palms by your sides for Tadasana. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way back down. Press firmly through your palms and step or jump back to plank. As you exhale, lower yourself down, Chaturanga. Inhale to baby cobra or cobra. Nice. And tuck the toes. Send the booty up and back. Downward facing dog. Straight away, lift that left leg. Toes flex, pointing straight down. And on an exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Plant the foot between the palms. Find that high lunge. Keep that left glute active. Check the alignment of that left knee stacked directly over the ankle. All right, from here you're going to step that back foot in a tad. Press all your weight firmly onto that front foot. Send your torso over and lift that back leg, coming to a warrior three. Find some stability. Gorgeous. And then we're going to lift those hands to the sky, draw the right knee to the chest, stock pose. Nice, woo. Gonna come back to a warrior three now. Hold it for an inhale and an exhale. Your next inhale, step that back foot back to find warrior one. Big toe is facing the right hand side corner of the mat. Nice. Square those hips off, straighten that front leg. Torso comes long and hinge over that front leg for a pyramid pose. Option to use the blocks here if they're available to you. Framing that front foot. Once again, check the hips are square. And release the torso, relax the head and the neck. Alrighty, bend that front knee, take the blocks away from you. Come onto ball of the back foot, step yourself back, downward facing dog. Coming through another flow now, look towards your hands, step or jump to meet. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips and round yourself out and all the way up. Exhale, palms by your sides. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way back down. Press firmly through your palms and step or jump back to plank. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we're going to build on that sequence. Don't hate me. Lift that right leg high, flex the toes. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Plant the foot, find your high lunge. Straight away, we're going to come into that warrior three, step that back foot back. Send the body over that rooted leg. Nice. Keep that right glute really active, and then pull that left knee to the chest as you raise your hands to the sky for a stork pose. From here, you're going to send the left heel to the butt. Then with your left hand, you're going to grab the outside edge of the left foot. Keep that right arm reaching to the sky. Send the left foot back with the arm and find a dancer's pose. Find a focal point for balance. Try not to send your torso forward too much. Instead, try and push that leg back. Open up that lower back. Nice. Slowly let go. Send the arm back up. Send that knee back up to the chest for another stork. Whew. Gonna come back to warrior three. Torso over that rooted leg. Find a parallel. And warrior one. Step that back foot back. Breathe. Arms lifted. Straighten that front leg. Square off the hips. Torso comes long. Hinge over that front leg to find your pyramid pose. Good job. Bend your front knee, press firmly through your palms to the earth, step that right foot back, downward facing dog. Look towards your hands, step or jump to meet. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips and round yourself out and all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms by your sides. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Press firmly to the earth. Step or jump back to plank. Exhale, down chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or baby cobra. And then exhale, find your downward dog. Last side. Lift that left leg, toes flexed. On an exhale, draw the knee to the chest, plant the foot between the hands, find your high lunge. Stay strong, you got this. From here, step that back foot in a tad. Press all your weight onto that front left foot. Lift the back foot off the earth, find your warrior three. Keep that left glute strong. As you lift your hands to the sky, draw the right knee to the chest for a stork. Mentally prepare yourself. You're going to send that right heel to the booty. Left hand stays reaching to the sky as the right hand comes back behind to grab the outside edge of the right foot. Then you're going to send that right foot back. Open it up. Find your dancer. Try not to send your torso too far forward. Instead, try and push that foot away from you. Woo. Alrighty. From here, come back to find stork. Draw the right knee to the chest. Then send that torso forward to find warrior three once again. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, step that right foot back. Find warrior one. Good job. Straighten the front knee. Square off those hips. Torso comes long and send yourself over your front leg to find pyramid. Relax the head and the neck. Take the blocks away from you, press firmly to the earth with your hands. Step that left foot back, downward dog. Option to stay here or come with me through a last flow Look towards your hands, step or jump to meet. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips and round yourself out and all the way up. Exhale, palms by your sides. Inhale, arms out and up. And exhale, hinge and fold. Press firmly through your palms to step or jump back to plank. Lower yourself down, chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes. Downward dog. As we all meet in dog, now we can drop the knees to the earth, untuck the toes. Grab your blocks if you have them. Send that booty to the heels for child's pose. And if you do have those blocks, place your forearms on them as you release your chest to the earth. This will give you more of a shoulder opener. Place your blocks on whatever setting you feel is good for you. The higher, the more intense. Breathe into this. Nice. Slowly walk your hands to meet your knees. Take the box away from you. Gonna fling those. Sit onto one side to fling your legs in front of you. Fling them. And you're gonna recline yourself to the earth. Make sure though your heels are pressed right up against your booty and your palms are pressing into the earth. Going to come to find bridge pose. So here, you're going to engage the glutes, send the hips to the sky. Once you get lifted, you can interlace your hands underneath you and roll yourself onto the shoulders to be able to press firmly into your feet once more to lift the hips up even higher. Really engage those glutes. Make sure your knees are parallel. Alrighty. Inhale, and on an exhale, see if you can lift yourself even higher. Booty should be burning just the way we like it. And release yourself back to the earth. Nice. All right, my little yogis, you're gonna have an option now to go once more through bridge pose just as you did, or you're gonna come with me to find wheel. So if you're in bridge, start with your hands on the earth, feet are right up against the booty, and start to lift yourself off the earth, engaging the glutes. When you're there, tuck the elbows underneath. If you're coming to wheel, hands come like this. So like this. Your fingers are facing down to the base of the mat, elbows reaching towards the sky. Hands are kind of by your ears. You're going to press firmly into the earth with your hands and your feet at the same time to push your hips up to the sky. Really engage the lower back here. And breathe. Only hold this pose for as long as you feel is comfortable. It can get very intense. Three, two, and slowly release yourself. Nice. Let your spine rest. You're going to draw those knees to the chest now, wherever you are. Send the feet to the sky. Arms come inside your legs to reach the outsides of your feet, and we're going to find our happy little baby. Maybe rock from side to side. Actively pull the tailbone to the earth and the shoulders into the ground also. Should feel really nice after that back bend. Wheel pose is not an easy one, but it is good. It's tasty. Slowly release your feet to the earth, arms come long by your side, and one at a time extend your feet long. Take any last minute movements here before we come into Shavasana. As we did at the beginning of this yoga session, I want you to once again acknowledge where you are physically. Maybe you feel less tense in some areas. Maybe you're more aware of some areas. How do you feel emotionally and mentally? And how does that compare to the beginning of class? If it's still the same, don't be hard on yourself. We're just acknowledging where we are. If it's different in a better way, that's great. If it's different in a worse way, just laugh. Come back to the breath. Focus on your inhalations and lengthening those exhalations. Relax your body into the earth. As you inhale, I want you to imagine that you're bringing new life to your cells. And as you exhale, imagine expelling old, stale energy. Inhale the freshness. Exhale the old. Focus on your breath for the remainder of Shavasana. I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Slowly, one at a time, plant your feet onto the earth and roll over onto your preferred side. Take a moment here to acknowledge how this new pose feels, how gravity pulls. And when you're ready, slowly push yourself up to find an easy seat. Keep your eyes closed or your gaze soft. Once you're here, keep the spine long, palms come to your thighs, crown of the head still reaches towards the sky. Bring your palms now to prayer at the center of your chest. And I invite you to share one round of breath with me here. Wherever you are, exhale everything out completely. And inhale fully. Exhale. Bring your thumbs to your third eye to acknowledge and pay respect to the higher wisdom that resides within. Bring your thumbs to your lips as a reminder to always speak kindness to yourself and others. And bring your thumbs back to your heart as a reminder to always come back to your limitless capacity to love. Bow the wise mind to the loving heart and thank yourself for honoring your body, soul, and mind by coming to practice on your mat today. The light within me shines the light within you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me in this morning yoga flow. I hope you got what you needed from this. Stay tuned, stay groovy. Namaste. I feel good.